Devonta Smith was the first wide receiver to win the Heisman in 29 years. With 1,600 yards and 20 receiving touchdowns, he's a sure top 10 pick, and hopefully a top 5 pick. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be breaking down how the Dolphins could reunite the Heisman Trophy winner Devonta Smith with his former quarterback, Tagovailoa. The Dolphins have the perfect opportunity to make the perfect Super Bowl model of a team. They have a young and hopefully franchise-changing quarterback with a very strong defense and a boatload of picks, including the 3rd overall pick from the Houston Texans. The Dolphins currently have the 3rd overall pick, the 18th overall pick, the 36th overall pick, and the 30th overall pick. They're loaded with draft capital, and they need playmakers, specifically wide receiver and running back, and could immediately fix both those problems with the first 2 picks in the NFL draft. How cool would it be if they drafted Devonta Smith with the first pick at 3rd overall? It just makes way too much sense to reunite Tua with the already familiar weapon, Smith. If they did not take Smith, then they would probably go with Penei Sewell, who is a transcendent right tackle. Smith would either be taken right after by the Bengals or the Eagles if they decided to go with Penei Sewell. They should trade both 2nd-round picks for a late 1st-round pick and try to land Jalen Waddle. And with the 18th pick, draft Najee Harris. To me, the only holes in the Dolphins roster are wide receiver and running back. They have a very good defense filled with talent, and they have a decent O-line, a good tight end. And the problem is not a steady wide receiver or running back. Both Waddle or Smith could fill those holes perfectly. And think about it, you have 3 playmakers that already have chemistry with your franchise quarterback. Okay, let's break down how good each of these players are and figure out where the Dolphins could draft each of them. Najee Harris is similar to Saquon Barkley in the fact that they're both huge backs with supreme athleticism and ability. Both are 230 pounds and both are around 6'1" and 6'2". Both do-it-all backs. Najee could be available at the 18th pick for the Dolphins. It would make way too much sense for them to draft him at number 18. He would be their starting running back, which they've had trouble finding through the past few years. Devonta Smith, although the Heisman Trophy winner, I could see how the Dolphins could not justify a 3rd overall pick on a wide receiver. And if they did choose Penei Sewell, who is going to be a cornerstone on the offensive line for the next 10 years, it could make a lot of sense to let Smith drop to 5 or 6 to the Eagles or Bengals. The one thing that the Dolphins could be worried about with Smith is he's only 180 pounds, which there have been great players in the NFL that have made it that small, like Marvin Harrison and recently Tyler Lockett. But if they did want to go with Sewell at 3, Jalen Waddle will be a good option at wide receiver. Although they'd probably have to trade both 2nd-round picks to get back into the 1st to hopefully draft Jalen Waddle, I think it'd be very worth it. Although he spent most of 2020 on the bench because of injuries, he's still a 1st-round prospect and a top 5 wide receiver prospect. And he also will have plenty of chemistry with Tua Tagovailoa. Either way, getting an offensive cornerstone like Sewell or getting a wide receiver like Smith, and to top it off, getting Najee Harris and maybe even Jalen Waddle. The Dolphins have plenty of options to fix their skill positions on the offense. Well, that's what I have for today, guys. Make sure to hit the like so more people can see this video on the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoyed, consider hitting the subscribe and hit the notification bell not to miss any of my future videos. Until next time.